On November 1st, I went to St. Francis Xavier for their All Saints Day Mass, and honestly, it was just okay. I got there about a half hour early and heard them rehearse before the Mass, and I was kind of disappointed when I heard all this organ in their rehearsal and saw all these organ pipes all over the church itself, to hear that there was no organ except for the last song in the entire Mass. The music itself wasn't really bad, though. It was just piano and choir, but that was fine. The choir was good. The acoustics were decent enough. They weren't like super echoey or super flat, so that was just okay. I did, however, feel pretty welcome at the Mass. The first thing the priest said when we started Mass was "Welcome home," and I thought that was a nice way to start because there were some newcomers there because it was a holiday. The following is a pretty good example of what their music was like at the Mass. It's "I Have Loved You," music by Michael Johnkiss. The song itself, I like the lyrics. I feel like they really fit with the theme. They're based on Jeremiah 31:3 and Psalm 24. So this was the psalm they had for the Mass. But it was just piano and choir. I feel like the cantor was a bit louder than she needed to be, but overall it wasn't a bad song. The church was actually not nearly as crowded as St. Francis of Assisi when I went on their feast day, which was also a Thursday night. So I think this was just a smaller parish than St. Francis of Assisi, but there was still a good amount of people considering it was a Thursday night. But there wasn't a ton of participation within the church either. I mean, not nearly the same as St. Francis of Assisi when they were singing, but you definitely noticed people singing in the church, so that was also nice to see. Okay, now I want to end by showing you my favorite song from the Mass, which was "For All the Saints," music by Ralph Vaughan Williams. I feel like this song was a bit of a payoff because it saved the organ for the final song, and I don't think any of my videos captured it, but you could see from the image that there were just organ pipes all over the church itself. So it really added some power to the organ sound.